My name is Reimer, and this next poem is called Fenris. I wrote it because I'm really loud. I have this one really distinct memory of being in a cafe with some friends, and we were talking about our favorite conspiracy theories. And so I was talking about one of my friend's conspiracy theories about lizard people and how he had written this poem about, from the perspective of a lizard person in a human body, trying to relate to people and say, don't we share all these things? Don't we all want to drink the blood of our enemies? Don't we all bleed orange? And I remember doing this and not realizing I was accidentally screaming this to the entire cafe. And I had friends over in other corners that all they could hear me do was just scream about my blood being orange and wanting to stand on a pile of the skulls of my enemies. And I was thinking a lot about how loud I can get sometimes without thinking about it. So when I am loud, what I'm trying to say, I could fit a whole brass section in the space between my lungs. I ask questions like a hammer and stammer only when manners necessitate such a desperate state from my tongue. There are echoes in my chest aching to share themselves with anyone in earshot. I hear lots and I speak more. I restore my moxie with saucy banter and answer even when I'm asked no questions. It's my fatal flaw because I've come to realize that I'm at my loudest when I'm trying to cover up my fear, like rambling, like humming, like stumbling over words, like screaming into the sirens. I think I'm afraid of silence. So when I say that I'm loud, what I'm trying to say is that I am afraid because my fears are loud. Heartbeat in my eardrums loud, car accident loud, the night before the divorce loud. My fears are shapeshifters. They make every stranger's face look one step away from gutting me. My fears are vibrant, shaking, brash, and full of bravado. My fears talk with their hands and fists. My fears talk down to me like they are one step above, like they know better. And I know I should know better, but I don't know how to be better when the only voice inside my head is screaming, run. Maybe you won't mess up if you run. My fears make me afraid of myself when I realize that it isn't my fears doing this to me, it is me doing this to everyone else. And I know I could shout the chorus of whom shall I fear into the dark alleyway, but that wouldn't make the shadows disappear. It would just make me more loud. And I know I could sing into the hurricane, and that would be poetic as hell. But it would do nothing to take this cold hand off of my chest. It would do nothing to give me back all of the love that I missed out on while my mind was spinning conspiracies and shrieking Bloody Marys into every funhouse mirror I measure the world by. You see, I was told that noise is just another way that we lie to the grief that sits inside our silence. And I am just so tired of screaming out my sorrows, so this is not the time to be loud. This is the time to draw myself together. This is not the time to be bold. This is the time to stumble into humility, to look like a fool, sitting in silence, smiling.